Good morning, everybody. Hope you are well. Thank you for tuning back in. We are on a first fix on a garden room today. Normally these are kind of kitted out already, ready for us to kind of hook them up. But with this one, because it's a bespoke installation, we're doing the electrics. So we've got bifold doors either side of where you come in. So we've got a light switch going here, which will do the main lighting. And it will do these like outside lights that were already fitted by the people who built the room. We've got various sockets throughout, boards going in this corner here. We've got a WC shower room. Now this is the reason why they wouldn't wire it up. So we've got showers going to go here, so it's an electric shower. So we've got a supply going in somewhere, so it'll go in there and then come up and over. Extractor fan supply, so extractor fan's going to go in there. What else? We've got a data point. We've got a data point going in. So all of these, it's having downlights fitted. So we're going to wire those up. Then the client's going to put in king span, but have holes ready for us to just literally be able to drill through. So we're going to do either 6 or 8 in here. And then we've got quite a long run back to the incomer. So we're basically going to do this. We're going to do it off the head itself. So we're going to put in a Luden switched fuse, main switch fuse, and then we'll fuse that accordingly. We've got armoured cable. Now what we've got, so the ground workers are coming on the weekend to dig this all up, and so we've got some twin wall ducting which will basically run this entire length. There's a septic tank, or a very old septic tank under here. It's not been used for quite a number of years, but there's a hole that goes underneath this shed, and there's a data point that's unused that we're going to connect onto. So that goes from the house into there somewhere. So we're going to connect onto that and then carry on up to the shed or the garden room. So then have data in that area. We've got plenty of space in the meter cupboard, as you can see. So we'll put in a Henley block, change over the meter tails, etc., and yeah, go from there. So first fix today, and then when the client's ready for us, we'll be back to second fix it. But let's crack on now. Okay, so conduit is in, or the twin line duct is in. It's obviously laid loose, as you can see. We attached a plastic bag at the far end and put it on the draw rope, and then stuck the vacuum nozzle in the pipe, and then obviously generated suction. So that's pulled that draw rope all the way through. So we can now pull that back on, tie it onto the armoured, and then pull the armoured through. And then we've also got a draw through, which we'll use the we'll use this one, which is already in there, and we'll draw through that that cabling, not cabling, conduit, which will house the data cable, which is a duct grade cable and is also screened. So they can go side by side, but they are going to be in 2 separate containments. So it's best of both worlds, really. It means that we can draw through, if we ever need to, additional cable. So happy days. So it's currently 10 past 2. This was a right pain in the bottom, even with the draw rope. Thankfully I was able to call in some backup to help me kind of pull it and push it at the same time. So we're just leaving that as it is right now, because on the weekend they're going to come and get it buried. So obviously I don't know when this is going to go out, but it's a Thursday today, so it's only a couple of days. So but the armoured's in, data's in, so we've got trusty laser level, and we're going to go and sort out the inside. So we've already started to mount stuff, and then I thought, why am I measuring out each one? I don't need to, we'll just use the laser level. So that's where the light switch is going to go, as you can see. And then we're using wall raven brackets, extendable brackets, to basically mount the sockets on. So everything's either mounted 25mm back or 35mm back, depending on what I had on the van. So the single gang boxes are 35mm. We had some 25mm, 2 gangs, and then there's a 12mm apply going on there. So any USB sockets, absolutely happy days. So Got data point going there. The consumer unit they want low down. Okay, so that's what we've done, or will be doing. They don't want it on show basically, which is fine. It's in a cupboard, it's in a garden room. It's not disabled access friendly anyway. So we've got USB socket there, light switch going there. I've opted to do 47mm back boxes there on both the fan isolator and the obviously on the shower isolator switch. We then got a supply going in there for the radiator, which will basically run along to that spot there. There's a socket there, and then it will go up. So that will be in zone. Initially I was going to put it there and run it up, but we can actually, that's where they want it, that's where they want the point, and because we've actually got a socket going there, we can actually run it across and it will still be in zone. Double socket there, and then there's a double socket there. There's going to be a unit here which is going to have a fridge or something in it, so we've got a double socket above it, which I have marked everything with a cross. So I'm just going to get the laser level out and then finish mounting these brackets, and then we'll measure off the downlights. So thankfully all I've got to do is have the cable exposed. When the client puts in the king span, he's actually going to make a larger diameter hole for the downlights to sit in, and then all I've got to do is cut out the paneling in the right location. Simples. Famous last words. But we've got Ansel prisms, so I do like these downlights. Colour changing and wattage selectable as well, so a well-rounded light. So yeah, happy with that. Right, time to crack on because time's a wasting. Okay, so we've got to get some more bits for tomorrow. We're going to have to come back tomorrow evening, but we've got first set of cables in. We've marked where our downlights are going to go. So there's one in there. I don't know why there's doors there. So we've got one going here, and then one going there. I've then marked out where the downlights are going in this place. So we've got one going there, which is as per their drawing. So they want it in line with this frame here, so it's going there. And then the others, again, we've lined up with that edge of the frame and then the edge of the door. So we've got, so they're going 900. So I've marked them there, and I've marked them over that side, and then I've marked each one of the spaces so we can get the laser out tomorrow evening and just bang them in. So, but they miss. If I'd done it as how kind of like I've measured out here, they either on that side they hit that row of noggins, so it's no good. So we'll just keep it. The client said they don't need to be as per the drawing, but we're going to do that. It then, you know, it just happens to be that it works out. So originally we were going to put 8 in here based on the space, and we'll just put them as 6. But all the holes around the to get the cables through the building are done, so won't need to worry about that. Tomorrow I can literally just bang in some cables. I need a couple of extra wall raven brackets to be able to mount the data point and the thing in. I think we've got some 47mm as well on order, so that is being done for now. Literally I'll pick it up. We'll do first fix video, and then I might film the second fix. We'll see, but for now we'll see you tomorrow. Good morning. It's Saturday morning, so we did come back on Thursday and I completely forgot the camera, but on the Wednesday night I put my shirt in the wash and washed the Rode mic because I completely forgot to take it off. So hopefully the sound's alright. We're using the GoPro media attachment, so it should be okay. But we did come back Thursday and we got some of the sockets started. So showers in. I'm going to obviously secure these in place a bit more. So we've got another wall raven bracket that we'll put in, and then we'll just secure them in place for those. So sockets have started, and I think by the time Thursday rolled around, or I think we were here till 7, we got off one leg there. We're going to carry on over to that point there, and then out to there, and then down that corner. So that'll be sockets, and then we've got 2 heater circuits, or 1 heater circuit. We're going to do it as a, I think I'll probably do it as a radial. I might do it as a ring actually. I haven't decided. But either way, potential for 2 heaters. With the amount of insulation going in here, I don't think they'll need it, but we're going to put in the supplies ready for it. Obviously, lighting is all in place, so that is now good to go. So we've got some OSB here, and then there's a bit of spacing and a bit of roof, so we've just put some staples in just to keep the cables in their location. Client's going to rock wool where the downlights are going to be, or you know, fibre insulation rather than Celotex, and then that means that we can just cut our holes as normal and then move the rock wool / fibre insulation where we need to, rather than having to mess around cutting out Celotex or Kingspan, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, so I think we've got a couple of hours here this morning, and then we'll call it a day. But we've come early because it's already, I mean, it's just gone 8 o'clock and it's already really warm out. So yeah, we're going to crack on, and we'll be back in a bit. Right guys, we're pretty much at the end of second fix. I've just got to do the main supply outside and do the data in the shed. But let me show you what we've done. So obviously everything's in place now. That one there is obviously, like I said before, mains powered light for the border, which may or may not happen now. So we've got an outside socket there as well, and then round the other side is also an outside socket. So there we go, just down there. Now we haven't, I think the client did request an aerial, which we would have taken because it was requested after we'd first fixed. The only way we could do it was run it through the surface. So TV's on this back wall here, and all we were going to do is drill through and get through, but they've declined to do that right now as it's going to be a smart TV. So yeah, everything's in, all the downlights are in as well. Now something else that was added to, but not actually obviously wasn't added on as part of the first fix, basically we need a supply for a macerator, so we've now got that, and a supply for a water heater, so we've got that. So yeah, that was a bit of a pig, but they've now got a supply for that. Everything's in, ready to go, so we're just waiting on the paneling for the bathroom part of it. Fan is ready to go in the sense of I've wired it, and the obviously ducts through, as you can see. Shower cables in. Yeah, everything is in, ready to go. Heater's in, so yeah, it's not bad. It's looking all right. So the next step is going to be to wire up the fuse main switch back at the supply, the main incoming supply. So I don't think I've shown you. We've been in that cabinet, so we'll take a quick walk. The other thing we got to do is obviously the data, which comes into that shed there. So we just got to put an extra box in and then loop it through. Obviously power cable runs through the duct. We've obviously got to cut to length, and then we're going to go in here. So plenty of space. There's no fused, there's no isolator switch. So what we'll probably do is take the meter tails up and put in a switch, and then obviously the Henley blocks, and go from there. So I've got to play about with that at some point. I'm not so it probably won't be tomorrow for me. For you guys it won't really matter, but we've probably got a couple of days before we're back here to do that. So we never know. We don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. Tomorrow might go well, and it means we can be back here as well. But okay, so progress wise, the fuse main switch is in and we're ready to go on that. I've got some Henley blocks to go in there, and I have ordered a isolator. I'm going to play about with the Henley blocks and see if we can actually get the Henley blocks in and an isolator switch. It's a bit tight, that's all, and obviously with a 25mm armoured, it's not exactly the easiest things to work with. I know obviously there are, there'll be people out there saying that's a shoelace in comparison, but yeah, in a tiny little box, it's not ideal. So we've got the Luden fuse main switch. Everything obviously all marked up. I was going to sleeve it, but I thought actually just as long as it's marked, it's marked. So yeah, Henley blocks are going to go down there. We've got some spare seals, which is nice. So we are obviously in an area within Oxfordshire that allows us actually, because it's SNCM, we can pull the main fuse. So we'll de-energise the board and do that, ensuring that it is safe to do so. And then yeah, get this cracked on with. We can then look at flip you around. We can then look at sorting out the data. So I reckon, I mean, it's, yeah, probably got 2-3 hours left to sort this out. We've got to test it as well, but it's such a small cabin, it's not going to take long to test at all. So I'm going to carry on putting this in so can get power up there, and I'll see you in a little bit. Unfortunately, I forgot to capture the rest of the video, so thanks very much for joining us, and we'll hopefully see you again soon.